This week, today's homeowner is on the road in Los Angeles to dig up some great new ways to make your home more environmentally friendly. Stick around while we check out a special exhibit at the LA Home Show that features tons of ideas to make it easier for you to live green.
Los Angeles, like many cities across the country, has its share of home shows, and what a great place to spend time looking around all the hundreds of booths, getting some ideas of how to improve your home. Well, the home show that's setting up right now inside the Los Angeles Convention Center is one that's showcasing a ton of new green products to allow you to live a greener lifestyle. Plus, they have a very special feature inside we're about to show you.
It's called the Better Homes and Gardens and Greenworks Living Green Tour. As the name implies, this program is designed to educate people about making their lives and homes more environmentally friendly. The stop here in LA is the 6th of a 15-city tour, and at each stop along the way, Steve Whittle, the host of the tour, helps people discover how to make their lives a bit greener.
Steve, I know you've been traveling around with the Living Green Tour for several weeks, a lot of different cities. How's everything working out?
It's been going really well. I'm getting a little confused with San Fran, San Diego, lost this, lost that. But the response from the public, the quality of the questions, it's been absolutely amazing.
Oh, that's good. And it's amazing how big the whole green thing is. And the displays that you have here, I can see outside all of the exterior finishes, doors, windows, and so forth. But what's taking place inside?
Well, we framed the conversation on how to live green by two variables. How much is it going to cost you? And how much time is it going to take to do that, whatever that activity is? So we talk inside about, we give you tips on how to live green today. It's a habit that costs you nothing that you can do immediately. On how to live green tomorrow, which is activities that cost you, say, under $100 that you can do over the course of the next month or so. And then lastly, how to live green in the future, those things that you would need to budget for and you do over the course of the next 3, 4, 5 years.
That's a great way to kind of exhibit everything and explain all that information, but I know you're also real busy with your booth's about to fill up here. Yep. You got a lot of duties inside, I understand.
Got about 15 seconds before I have to give my talk, so I'll catch you in a little.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, then. Okay. So you could have a unit for your bathroom, a unit for, a unit for your kitchen.
While Steve finishes up educating everybody over in the laundry room, I want to share with you something here in the kitchen area. One of the most important aspects of living green is improving your indoor air quality. Now that starts with proper ventilation in your home, both in the kitchen as well as your bathroom, because those are the two rooms that have the most moisture content. So getting rid of that moisture will reduce the chance of mold and mildew forming and will make it easier for you to heat and cool your home. Another thing that proper ventilation will allow you to do is to rid your home of VOCs, volatile organic compounds. You've probably heard that term quite a bit lately. And what that basically is an outgassing of different materials that may have been used to build your home. Now that might be caulk, might be adhesive, some type of floors really emit a lot of VOCs, countertops, even paint can create a problem with the harmful fumes in your house. Now you'll be surprised how many harmful fumes and VOCs are contained right here in all the household cleaners you have tucked away under that kitchen sink. So anytime you're building or remodeling, think about using materials that have low or no VOCs. You can also do that when you're buying cleaners.
Today, consumers are interested in taking small steps to live a more natural lifestyle, including using natural cleaners. However, they found that many natural cleaners were expensive, available only in specialty stores, and often did not work quite as well as traditional cleaners. The folks at Clorox have been working on natural cleaners for years, but wanted to get it just right. What they came up with is the Greenworks line of natural cleaners, available even in your everyday grocery store. This brand includes 5 different cleaning products that use plant-based ingredients from coconuts and lemons. These cleaners are all formulated to be biodegradable and non-allergenic, plus the packaging is all recyclable. That means you can clean almost any surface in your home with natural cleaners that get the job done.
Choosing the right flooring, like they've done here on the Living Green Tour, will also help you lower the VOCs in your home. Another great idea, very easy to improve your indoor air quality, just buy a few more plants. Alan has another one for you.
Another way to clean the air in your home is with an air filter. Most of you are familiar with this. We want to talk about this, but why are we outside? Because I have a special helper with me today. Hi, Ava. I want to tell people why they should not buy one of these. Let's look at this. Will you pour some sand on that for me? Can you pour that down? All right, watch this. Look down there. Oh, look at all the sand falling through. You see? Wow. And you know what? These things only stop about 10 to 15% of any airborne pollutants, which means you're breathing everything else in. Oh goodness, when you think about up to 2 gallons of air you breathe in every minute, everybody, spend a little extra money. Don't buy these little 99-cent filters. Get one that's got some carbon, a HEPA filter, or one that has electrostatically charged fibers. Believe me, you'll be breathing a breath of fresh air if you do. Hey, while Ava and I build a little bit of a sand castle, why don't you check out this week's simple solution?
Low voltage landscape lighting is a great way to improve the nighttime curb appeal of your home, but there's one problem. These fixtures tend to flicker and go out even when the bulb is good. In fact, that's what's happened with this fixture here, and let me show you why. Inside the fixture itself are metal contacts, and over time they can get corroded and rusted, and they prevent the electrical contact from lighting up the bulb. So the first thing you need to do is unplug the system from the transformer so there's no power going to the fixture. Then take an emery board, just a common emery board you use to file your nails, and in this case I had to trim the end with a scissor so it would fit inside the fixture. Then put it in there and just use it like a little piece of sandpaper to clean the corrosion from inside the metal contacts. Then take some automotive ignition sealer and spray a little bit right inside and replace the bulb. What the automotive ignition sealer will do, it'll seal out moisture and prevent corrosion from coming back. Now if you do this at least once a year, you shouldn't have any other problems.
This week we're at the Los Angeles Home Show, and we're right in the middle of this incredible booth that's called the Better Homes and Gardens Greenworks Living Green Tour. It's been traveling all over the country, educating homeowners on the latest in green trends. Now when you're faced with having to buy a few appliances around your home, make sure they carry the Energy Star rating, especially if you're having to buy a washing machine or a dryer, because these can use a lot of your energy dollars. But by ensuring that they have the Energy Star rating, you'll know you're getting a very energy efficient appliance. But you know, there's a number of things you can do around your home that won't cost you any money but can save you a lot of money, such as wash your clothes in cold water as much as you can, and also air dry your laundry as much as you can, because if you're able to use your dryer less, you're going to save some of those energy dollars. Now another thing that uses a lot of those energy dollars around your home is heating your water. That's why a lot of consumers are finding out how energy efficient a tankless water heater can be.
Did you know that for every energy dollar you spend on your home, a full 25% of it goes to heating water? So it just makes sense for you to try to find some way to reduce that cost, right? A tankless water heater that gives you hot water on demand is the best solution. These have been around for several years, and of course the biggest complaint is they cost about 3 times more than a conventional heater. But they're still worth the cost because of the money you're going to save in heating water. To better illustrate it, with a conventional water heater, it's like trying to heat this glass of water with all of these candles. And to keep the water hot, the candles have to keep burning, or you're continuing to pay for energy. With a tankless, however, and don't try this at home, the energy is expended only when you need it, and look at this. Almost instantly you've got that hot water, it's on demand, and when you're done, you're not using energy.
I just love the simple tips that allow you to live green, like this one. Did you know that you can save up to 8 gallons of water a day if you turn the water off while you're brushing your teeth? And if you install a low-flow shower head, you can save up to 12 gallons of water per shower. Now, if you ever tried taking a shower where you had one of the older versions of low-flow shower heads, wasn't much of a shower, but technology has improved that, and you can really have a pleasant shower experience with some of the newer models. Now, speaking of newer models, one fixture in the house that's kind of undergone quite a change over the years is the old toilet. The new high-efficiency toilets use at least 60% less water than the older models. You know, we've shared with you all kinds of green tips so far, but there's a lot more here. In addition to the 2 water-saving plumbing fixtures you've already seen, Kohler has also equipped this exhibit with a low-flow kitchen faucet to improve efficiency in the busiest room in the house. On top of that, literally, the backsplashes and the countertops are made from recycled glass, so fewer new materials are used. Just like the washer and dryer we looked at earlier, the Bosch kitchen appliances are also Energy Star models, so this room is equally efficient. Even the cabinets in this kitchen are earth-friendly because they're made from bamboo plywood, one of the planet's most sustainable wood materials. We talked about choosing the right flooring. Well, for this family room, that also meant bamboo, finished in a rich dark tone. The wall coverings are made from natural seagrass, and even the furniture has a green pedigree. The natural Lee line uses sustainable wood frames, water-based finishes, natural and organic fabrics, and soy-based cushions. This exhibit is literally overflowing with great ideas, products, and materials to make your home more green. And speaking of that, this week's best new product may help make your garden a little greener.
Whenever you are improving the curb appeal of your home, you can pretty much plan on using a wheelbarrow to haul around your heavy items. But don't you agree that working with heavy items is a lot easier when you don't actually have to lift them? Okay, I know it's not the most profound statement I've ever made, but you agree with me, right? Plus, it's a great reason to show you this week's best new product, the Vigoro 4-wheel dumping cart. Think about this, when you use a wheelbarrow, you still have to lift the handles to dump it, which can be hard on your back no matter what shape you're in. Well, this cart eliminates that backache with the simple pull of a lever. The Vigoro dumping cart is easy to pull, hard to tip over, and it'll haul and dump 300 pounds per load. Now, if there's one drawback, it's the fact that you have to do a little assembly work before you can use it. But for just a few bucks more than the $60 retail price, you can have your home center put it together for you. That means you can roll it out the door and put it to work as soon as you get home.
This week, today's homeowner is in Los Angeles at the LA Home Show, having a blast touring a very elaborate exhibit called the Better Homes and Gardens Greenworks Living Green Tour. Now, throughout the exhibit are great ways to adopt a greener lifestyle and examples of why it just makes sense. Recycling is one of the easiest ways to save our natural resources, and it's even easier when you're set up like this. Now, these are rolling bins that will accept all of the recyclables that you may have around your home, and you can just throw them right in here and push them right away. You have one for glass, one for aluminum and steel, one for paper, as well as one for all the plastics that you may need. But what's cool around the booth are little fact sheets that'll tell you why it makes sense. Like this one, recycled glass can become food containers, tiles, landscaping pebbles, and road surfacing, and even countertops. The countertops are made completely from recycled glass that would have landed in the landfills. Now, there's another aspect of green living called repurposing or reusing, and it's just a little bit different than recycling.
The great thing about repurposing is giving an old item a new life. And for example, over here we have an old door and some sawhorses that we turn into a desk. And right here, this used to be an old baby station actually. And just by a few new little add-ons, we turn it into an entertainment center. And right here we have some old pipes and some shelves. And as you can see, it's a bookshelf. So just by repurposing, instead of throwing the things away, you can pretty much find a new purpose for it, and it's great.
You want to incorporate green ideas in your home? Make them fun. We're going to recycle newspapers a fun way, and I've recruited some volunteers to do that. All right, gang, you ready to do this? Here's how we're going to make it fun. Everyone's got a job, and everyone has to have a different name. It's not going to be Ben, Caleb, and Lily Marie. You have the string. You are going to be string cheese. All right? You have to snip it, so you will be Captain Cutaway. All right. And then you are Bundle O' Nerves. How's that? Okay, let's do this. All right, let's get some string. We're going to take about 2 pieces, 6 feet long. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Where are you, Captain Cutaway? Boom, right there for me. There you go. All right. We've already got another one cut there. All right, Bundle O' Nerves, one down, one over here. Here's what we're doing. We want to make transporting it to the curb easy, so we're using a little red wagon, using the twine on the bottom so that you can already have it ready to tie up. There you go. Bring the string over, tie it in 2 directions. Once it's done, it's in the wagon, it's bundled up, it's ready to take to the curb, piece of cake, and everybody has fun.
Green has been quite a buzzword over the last few years and one of the strongest building trends I've seen in my 30 years. But homeowners still flock to these type of home shows to find out just a little bit more.
I've seen a lot of really neat things, a lot of sustainable like wood cabinetry, soybean furniture, tankless water heaters, the low flow faucets and fixtures. Actually, I like the triple pane windows because they cut down on heating and cooling costs, and then also the noise reduction, and then you can also get the curtains and things to go inside the window.
I came here to look specifically for things that are good for the home, green for the home, the new technology. Being a contractor myself, I'm extremely interested in a lot of this stuff. Most people are. People are turning towards it. There can be an awful lot of money savings, and it's just simply good for the environment and those that will come after us.
I love showers, long showers, and when going through the greenhouse, you know, that was one of the first things, water restrictor thing, and it's maybe my last vice that probably I'm not going to give up. I'm all for as much as we can, obviously, to save the environment. I'm not sure that we are all going about it in the right way, but I love to see what's coming down the pipe, that's for sure.
The bamboo flooring is cool. I've never realized that there were cork flooring as well, and the benefits of that, preventing trees from getting destroyed and whatnot. That's real interesting for me.
It's obvious from those comments that homeowners are more tuned into their homes than ever before. It's also apparent with the great questions we get from you, our viewers.
Danny, I'm afraid I might have lead paint in my home. How can I make sure, and what can I do about it?
Even though the EPA banned the use of lead-based paints in 1978, any older home still has the possibility of containing some lead paint. Now, not just on the inside of your home, but the soil in and around the home can also contain some lead dust from exterior paint. Now, children are more prone to lead poisoning because they, often put their hands or other objects in their mouth, and these objects can have a little lead dust on them. Now, lead poisoning can cause damage to the brain and nervous system, behavior and learning problems, slowed growth, hearing problems, even headaches. Now, you can purchase very simple tests from your local home center to see if you have lead paint in your home. Now, if you find some, you'll want to make sure you hire a trained professional to remove the paint, and you probably need to plan on spending a few days away from your home while they take care of it.
This week we've been on the road following the Better Homes and Gardens and Greenworks Living Green Tour, and it's been a very busy trip. This 2,500 square foot exhibit is packed with great ways to live green. Whether you're building a new home, remodeling one, or just trying to reduce the environmental impact of the one you live in, there's something here for everyone. From earth-friendly tips that cost absolutely nothing to great new products that can help make a green lifestyle much more obtainable.
Well, Steve, I'll have to say there's more useful information in this booth than just about any booth I've ever seen. I'm sure the response has been great.
It absolutely has, Danny, and you saying that makes me know that we have accomplished our mission. Now we just have to do that in 9 more cities.
I know it must be quite a task to make it all around.
Special thanks to the 32nd Annual Home Remodeling and Decorating Show and Eco Expo, produced by the NEC Group Incorporated in Burbank, California.